Oopsie. So, we doing something different-ish. Uh, as you can see, the Final Fantasy Revelation trailer, and the gameplay introduction came out, what, 3 days ago? I, quotation marks, watched the trailers on my drive from more so listen. I didn't pay attention. So we're gonna just watch and break down these two little trailers here. And then I had the game open, Rebirth, just check look at any, just compare locations. If there's any returning locations in the trailer, we can. Have to cut that out. But we have the map, so I can go and look and see what's real, what changes basically. But enough about that. Let's get started. That's loud. Sorry about that. That. No, I don't have that. I was watching on the not PS2, the Switch 2 at the same time. Okay. Let's go back. Don't need to look at any of that nonsense. So we have the row figures, and was Cloud? Yeah, that's Cloud there, being held up by Sephiroth. I did hear that the voice actor for Sephiroth was unavailable and they changed, which is, I guess, it might work out, might not. We'll find out. I mean, if there was a game to change it on, it'd be this one, because if they do it right, the Sephiroth voice actor can be that's Meteor. the Seth Roth voice acting in Midgar. If they do it right, we'll only hear the new voice from the new body. But I don't think they'll do that. So this is a weapon, an actual weapon. I think this is the alternate weapon. I think what we saw before, this is the Sapphire weapon? It's the one I'm the least familiar with because, it just dies in a cutscene. It's a nice cutscene. So we have... This is... What is it? The Whirlwind Cliffs? That's what it's called? Whirlwind Maze. Right? At the Northern Crater? Yeah, that's exactly... That's like your first visit to the Northern Crater. Well, because there's the robe figures there. So Sephiroth should be killing them, and you're making your way to this that wakes up the weapons. I don't see Vincent here, but Sid's here. He's carrying a spear. God, I am not trying to open it out a goddamn thing. I guess she's the space button. No, there was no Vincent there, which is interesting. That looks like gameplay. So from here, I think that's Cosmo Canyon. This is Gungaga, because there's like the dock. But there was... Whatever this is... I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, though. Because there's nothing south of this area that could be that. Because Medel's over here. So Sid... all wearing backpacks, which if I recall listening to correctly in the other trailer, you can just... you don't land. But I don't know how you get back up if you're jumping off with a parachute. It seems a bit one way. There's no cloud there. So this, I guess, takes place while he's... Or maybe not, well, he's cloud. But that could have been a no cloud section. Spoilers. I should preamble that now. This is all spoilers. This is just what it is. That was... This looks like it is the grasslands. Because if we go over to the grasslands, that is this. Because there is that building, the Oliver Farm. There's that right there. And there's the Chocobo Ranch. This is, I don't know. It looks like it's got like the redness of Cosmo Canyon. Is this supposed to be the ancient forest? This is definitely Wutai. There's the green turtle right here. Torse section. It looks like there may be a torse right there. So, Vincent gameplay. There's Cloudo on the side. Gillian Beast. Now, is that... Is that showing over this limit break or not? Here's Sid gameplay. Now we have an outfit change. Now, I did see a screenshot of the cloud. And it looks like this is supposed to be like a caster outfit. Hold on. Are these outfits Ever Crisis outfits? Ever Crisis outfits. This looks. The teeth. Let's start there. That's an interesting look there. And it's not a Ever Crisis outfit, which is what I thought these would be. I guess the models are two different. Based on that animation and dialogue, it looks like Cloud's also got one. That's like a magic outfit for Tifa? You see new, and there's this new outfit for Cloud and Tifa. I did see a screenshot of the Cloud outfit. It looks like it's just got armored leggings and like a little like tummy plate. It looks bottom heavy. Now this looks like a land form of the like little shock things. And I still don't think these weapons. Based on the fact that this... Initially I thought this was Gongaga, but it doesn't look like anywhere in Gongaga. It's gonna be like Mindel, maybe? No idea. But Tifa's running. There's this. And those explosions. So Shinra was attacking whatever this is. That, however, looks like the ruby weapon. There's a like SAM turrets here. God damn it. What are they fighting there? This is either Medell or like the Ancient Forest. I don't see any markers. But stuff. I still don't believe these are weapons. This doesn't look like Gongaga. Here, the things are wrong. I turned down the sound so you can't hear anything. The bridges don't look right. None of the bridges look right. So yeah, it's not Gongaga. So it's gotta be either Medell or somewhere else. Definitely a ruby weapon. Ultimate weapon. It sounds enough like Sephiroth where I didn't even realize it when I listened to it the first time. This isn't anywhere I recognize this, because that's stonework. That's just some weird cathedral thing. No, that's somewhere. The whispers were there. White and black whispers. Is that the Forgotten Capital? This might be the Forgotten Capital. Interesting. Because we do go back there. I don't see Bugenhagen in the background, which is probably a good thing. And then that's basically it. It's just nonsense. On to the next trailer. I have my stuff for after the trailer. Little stray prompts. You louder. Louder. So it's 5 minutes. Oh, so that is the deal. Okay, the UI looks mostly the same. Now, I do notice that everyone's got a little, starts with a little bar, but that's not going to be much. But Vincent does have a 1 next to his ATB gauge. There's a summon next to the command menu, but summons available. Summons look functionally the same. There is 2 ATB gauges underneath the command menu there. Tactical mode looks revamped UI wise. Looks like you can equip multiple summons there. So the magic pot's healing? We'll look at that more in a second. Well, in a couple minutes, probably, when I get back to that portion of the video. Nope. So, looks like the item crafted doohickey, whose name escapes me, is back. Utai. Oh, it looks like you can control Vincent in his beast phase. So that makes me wonder what his limit break's going to be. Rock Lance. Jump, so he's going to be functionally a high dragon unit. Oh! That's an interesting outfit from Barrett. And Kate Sith also has a little magic looking outfit. Whoa, wait a second. Let's go back. So level 74 there. With 3 summons equipped. Looks like the weapon abilities are back. In the same form. There's an auto balance. I kind of wish that wasn't 5 seconds. I wasn't looking. I'm not paying attention. It didn't change his stats. Okay, so it is a mage outfit for Tifa. That's not a weapon. Oh, that's interesting. That's a Genova. Oh, that was a yellow Chokra with the jet ability. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, so this is actually from where the last trailer picked up. That's definitely the ancient city. That this might be in Junon. That might be the execution chamber. Yeah, Jeffy and Junon in the holding facility. Early game. Hojo's holding a green rival here. This is early game. That's me. That's not feeling great. Well, anyways, so Hojo was holding that green rival. I guess he's considering his augmentation become the safer Hojo. Is that what it's called? That you fight in Midgar? This is first visit to the Northern Crater. I'm not sure in what context this conversation is happening, but it's interesting. Guess it's when he's trying to get Cloud to give him the black materia because Cloud has it still. So I guess there's going to be a segment of Vincent and Sid stealing the High Wind while Tifa's escaping. Because we saw them sneaking around in this trailer, right? Is this the outskirts of Midgar? Yeah, it is actually. We can. The plates scaffolding right there. So this is part of the unfinished highways, I guess. So it's an archipelago, is what Medeal is. And I'm also seeing ruins. We saw ruins in this area for ancient stuff. Oh, I got a sneeze. So Wutai is surrounded by cliffs. I think we saw the Dao set, the Chow, the statues in another scene. Not here though. Okay, so there's the golden saucer. So Coast of the Soul is like right here. That's Mount Nibelheim, the Nibelheim reactor. So over here somewhere should be Rocket Town. But I don't see any indicator for it. There's this weird landmass back here, which I still don't know what that is. Interesting. Yeah, that's definitely be something. I wonder if they moved Wutai over. So Wutai is instead of over this way, it is down here. Be interesting. So this is definitely happening while Cloud's unavailable. I missed it. Okay, so this has to be the Medell Archipelago. Because that red stuff doesn't look anything. Looks like maybe that's Medell. There's a section over here. This still doesn't answer how you get back up. Now there's similar soldiers here, but they're passive. I guess they have bigger things to worry about. So this is, I guess, during some operation to siege a huge materia. God, why am I sneezing so much? This is the happy turtle. It looks amazing. sneezing a lot. This might be in the area outside of Midgar. But the road looks pretty beat up. Hard to say. This looks like inside Midgar. Central shaft. That's what that sign said. There's no Vincent here, which is interesting. But I mentioned that previously. Yeah, here's the sneaking section where I think they're gonna go sneak to steal the High Wind. Limits, it looks like they're turning this as the Rebirth variant. But it doesn't look there's room for a 3. So we have abilities, spells, items, synergy abilities is its own tab, but I think that was already the case. In town. I can just go to here. Synergy abilities were a thing. Wait about that. Until I come back and forget I'm in the middle of a fight. So Cloud has this focus slash triple slash on Braver. If this is in the beginning, that's all he's got. Okay. We're showing the ATB here as well. What he has, 2 full gauges. Cost. What your party members have. Fire Blizzard Cure. He's got level up 5 materia. Oh, just says summon magic pot, didn't give an element to it, but it does say this is. Ugh. Which is interesting. I don't even know exactly what that area is. Maybe in the cliffs? This is Wutai. Outside the city. Speaking of Vincent, we're definitely going to get a Return to Nibelheim 2. Because Vincent's story is important there, and then there was the optional cloud stuff there. That's how we're going to find the Cretius Cave or something. So there's Tiberius Impact. And some red bar by his health. So this looks like it's the new menu background. Now, the fit system's interesting because it's not gonna be like, because that's the black mage outfit, but Tifa's never been good at magic. Like, let's go back to what it said her stats were. And it says even these don't change when they equip the outfit. Like at all. So her magic is still or does it change? That's what I'm saying. That's subject to change. So who cares about that? But as you can see, she's got 110 more physical attack than magic attack. So clearly the outfits aren't gonna change that. Or are they? Like how much can they change? Is I guess the section that makes, and then because even if they change them, they don't. It doesn't look like they prize ability, so Tifa's still not going to be a good mage. That's just, there's like good uh abilities, like the magic. Like I don't know. I'm not sure how helpful these outfits are going to be. I mean, there it looks like it's doing something powerful, but I don't know if that's like just a spell. Hold on. Cloud's got a 1, 2, 3. He's in his fancy outfit. And that's a ATB fast gauge. Oh, this right here tells you what the outfit is. So it tells you Tifa's in a black mage outfit, red's generic. Interesting. Those armor, that's not a weapon. It's weird though. It looks like it's a change form of the fish thing. It's got the same head kinda, it's got horns now. Arms. I still think, especially as it's stuff bollocks. It's a barricade. This Sid, if that's Yuffie, someone's over here, and I think Kate Sith's over there. That's the escaping from the gas chamber. That was a post parachute section right there. Yeah, there's parachutes in the back, so they just parachuted down to somewhere up north. One with a tiny Bronco. If this is like early, they might have to bail from the Bronco in the Ice Glen areas. There's that Chocobo ability. What was that? It looks like it's the high wind, but it's not. It can't be. And it's attacking a barrier around. Is that the ultimate weapon? And this has to be the sapphire weapon. About to get domed by the Genon cannon. So that's all the trailers tell us. These are the only trailers I'm probably going to look at. But since that's done. So let's just do a little wrap up. There's the outfits. And there is the 3 summons per character. But I don't think that's going to make summons any more useful. Though it did look like when they summoned Ifrit, that if it instantly did his ultimate move, and I think maybe if they do it instantly and then they get controlled, that might be useful. Who can say? But we didn't. I don't think we saw Icicle in. We might have. We didn't see the glacier. We might have seen guys clipped in the Whirlwind Maze. Uh, we saw Medell Archipelago. We didn't see Medell itself. We saw none of this. I don't think we saw what Return of Medell. We did see a cloudless party. They definitely went back to the Forgotten City. Maybe Midgar and stuff. Wutai was in both trailers. We didn't see any sunken cave or any underwater sections. None of that. So, the question is, where is... Because this is in order. I went and double-checked in a guide. Where are they going to fit going to these things? Especially Wutai. Lucrezia's Cave is not going to be optional. Well, I feel like this won't be optional. But how it will play out and where in the rush that is... Because it's got to be like post-Spadell, because it's Sephiroth stuff. So it's got to be... Like this stuff right here. There's no way any of this is going to be out of order. Like the first act is going to be this. With the ending of the first act, you be escaping Giuliana. Then you have the middle ground that probably ends with, oh, I don't know. This it's after Junon where things get fuzzy. Because how much of the game can you conceivably big events can you have without Cloud happening? Like that weapon fight can definitely be without Cloud because it's in Medell. I don't know. Oh, I can't wait for like what, like 10 months when this comes out. It's what, spring? So that puts it at what God, May, April 1st. That's my guess. Yeah, these are definitely going to happen in order. Nothing's going to be too divergent here. It's after with Medell, the hunt for the big material. The hunt for the big materials can be the big one. That's going to be the big change. Is this big quest line? It's where I think you're going to go to Wutai. And I think those giant fish things and the walker thing in Medell is gonna be huge materia. You to kill the thing to get the materia most of the time. Maybe like the Condor will die killing it. It was killing one of them in Fort Condor. Because it's only in this area where I think big events can change. Because once you go to the Forgotten City with Bugenhagen, because that's after that happens, the diamond weapon attacks Midgar, and you start that big old race. Because diamond weapon attacks Midgar, and then during that fight, the Sister Ray fires and destroys the shield on the northern crater, which then allows, also killing the diamond weapon. And then you go and rush through Midgar to stop the Sister Ray from firing again. Because Hojo is doing some Hojo stuff. Then you go to the northern crater when the game ends. So yeah, it's gotta be before this. Unless they change how some of the stuff works. But this was optional. And this was. I, I don't know how you can not have this not be optional. And where it would slot into the story. God, it's gonna be so confusing. But we definitely have. You know, I didn't even talk about because Zach wasn't shown at all in these trailers, and he's on the little icon right there. Hold on. Final Fantasy Revelations images. This one right here. Zach. Promise Aerith is also there. This image is crap. Ugh. Ugh. Wait, is Zach? So Zach's gonna be back. And then you have Praying Aerith on a wispy one wing with Sephiroth on the back. You could say. We're not gonna do anything about Aerith though. Like there'd be like weird hints and shit, maybe. But till the second visit to the Forgotten City. That's my guess. Any Aerith information. Okay, I've rambled. We've seen the trailers. I've seen the trailers. I can go watch stuff like this. I've been holding out on to see what other people think, learn, and take away from. And then I'll talk about it in my Blitzball stream. Or my Final Fantasy VI stream. You know, it's too late. I'm not going to do a Blitzball stream tonight. It's 11. But yes. Okay. Bye? Yeah, bye.